So we have a computer this year. I didn't realize that, so I don't have a PowerPoint. I would have had something for you. We had a great year for the Idaho ski areas. I'm glad to see some Idaho skiers here with me. We had a great winter record, or close to record on snow. Everybody had great snow all over, early, often, still out there. And what we've been able to do is build some foundation through your support last year. We initiated and launched an email delivery system and a newsletter that came out starting first about November 15th and continued through the season. We added snow reporting into that equation. In about the middle of December, we had a hard time getting a hold of the little smaller mountains to get them on board, but now we have everything consolidated into one snow report that goes out. We've continued to support the Idaho Winter Games. There's also been the launch of the 5th grade program. Lori Otter just agreed to be the spokesperson for that this coming year, so we'll have some more PR on the 5th grade program coming out. We also have the Easy Ski and Ride or Learn program, which is just an entry-level program, gives everybody a common name to market to try to bring new entrants to the sport. So from a foundation block standpoint, the Idaho ski areas are putting those blocks out there that they can build upon, and that's what we're here to ask for, your continued support and actually increase support and further partnership with the Idaho ski areas to bring more people into our state as well as move people around within the state. We know through statistically on how consumers are getting their information that they're looking for deals and they're looking for snow conditions. So that's where the snow reporting and the creation of that one-stop snow reporting is going to be important. And we need to integrate that with our website, and we need to continue to tweak our email delivery system. Our real effort was just getting it launched and starting to find our stakeholders, getting communication and trying to get everybody to understand. I didn't realize how difficult it would be to launch this and get people to plug into it, and that's really our next step. And probably right here in this room, we didn't do a great job of getting you plugged in. We didn't have everybody on the email delivery list. We need to do that. We need to add more hotel partners, and that's really the deals piece of it. Doesn't all have to be driven by great ski deals and discounts on tickets. It all hotel packages, food packages, and that'll be the next dialed down piece of our snow reporting, or our email delivery. I'm sorry. So there's 5 elements that were in our grant proposal. I don't know if you have those in front of you, but one is the email delivery system. The actual system, it's a database-driven system where people can opt in and opt out. When we started a year ago, it was a concept. We were able to populate that with about 11 or 12,000 unique names. We added from Tamarack, they shared the list that they got from the Seattle show. Primarily it was Seattle and Portland ski shows is what populated that list. We also had 5th grade lists that we had for about 6 years historically that were added into that of parents. And then the big hit that came at the end of the year, we had 22,000 that came from the state of Idaho through an effort with Mitch and Drake Cooper. So we were real pleased with that. So we're over 33,000 emails. When we pop the buttons and send, it goes out. Our open rates are around 10% during the season, peak season. Our unsubscribes are at about 0.5%. So we're really pleased that it's a very good list, but we want to continue to grow. So that's a real huge piece of it. This email system allows people to opt out, opt in, track statistically. The other, and that element was 17,280 is what we're asking for. The newsletter actual creation is $28,800 for the time and effort to coordinate, getting everybody to plug in. We retained a beat writer for the spokesman review that went out and did actually visited all the ski mountains in each community, and continue to do that and build stories and relationships out there. That's the second element. The third element, and one of these other foundation pieces, as we've gotten our newsletter, it's kind of like, okay, that's going, we need to continue to build. Now what can we do to get more people to actually know where Idaho is? And what we wanted we meet as a marketing committee of the ski areas, and what we came up with was a PR effort. So it's not to do our own separate thing from the state, but really to do the coordination details that the state has so much staff. What we want to do is have a person on staff, they're going to be a third party, but they would be there focused on skiing, have a relationship with the ski areas, extract that kind of information, and try to find common elements so that we can help the smaller areas that don't have staff, as well as just liaison better with the state, provide those follow-ups, and do a better job from a winter PR standpoint for skiing. And then another piece, the fourth element is website. Website is critical, and in discussions, we had a meeting last week in Boise with Ray Cooper and the state. Mitch is our liaison, and visited with specifically about what can we do to have a better usage of the website, utilize the state website so we're not reinventing the wheel but integrating. And so the solution we came up with was we'll take the design elements and create our own guts and integrate that in the state site. So that really we'll manage it and from a timeliness be able to respond within 24 hours onto that piece of it that's embedded in the state website. And I think that's conceptually where we're at. So I think there's details still to be worked out, but that's our plan to do that so that we can grow our website traffic and have it be more like a Ski Utah, Colorado ski country and entry point. So those places have enough resources, but they also have a state site that's completely separate in their own silos. We're trying to have one silo that works together and does a better job for Idaho in general. And the last element of our proposal is an $18,000 co-op fund, and for items such as skiing, sunset, I think it's in the grant. Ski press we did last year. There might be some things related to the Special Olympics that are here in the state. We're really not sure, but what we want to do is have a co-op fund that there's an ITC element, there's an ISAA element, and there's a ski area element that we'll all put into for the common good of promoting skiing. And I have some colleagues here who might want to add. Did I miss anything?
I think you covered it.
Okay. Questions?
Do you have any, Tom? Do you have any numbers for skier days for the year?
No. I know Sun Valley was a second best, I think. Seen that one. Schweitzer had a second best. Lookout Pass had a record year. I haven't gotten these guys' numbers.
Too bad.
Yeah, we're still coming to numbers. Can't you tell?
Okay.
I heard 100.
So it was a good year.
Tamarack had, I think, their best year, so great. We're all geniuses.
That's right.
Well, I was wondering if it was from
It
the
was all
council's-
because of their advertising.
Yeah, that's
Absolutely.
right.
You got it. That's it.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Double the money, we'll double our numbers.
Any other questions from anybody? All right, thank you.
All right. Thank you.